Good morning, everybody. How you doing? It's Tuesday, April the 25th, 2023, and I just feel really good for you guys out there. You're going to make money. There's no doubt in my mind. Money is flowing your direction. If you're an option writer, I just feel really good for you guys out there. You're going to make, like I just said, yeah, I feel really good for you guys. You guys are going to make money. Cheers to all of you who are option writers. Rugman cometh. Do not fear the upside. Money is coming your way. I'm not looking for a catastrophic drop in the market. I'm not looking for the end of the world. No. What I'm looking at here, and what I'm noticing, and I'm following, and what I think I can see here, for all the years of experience I have, we have an economy that is selectively and regionally and in certain areas beginning to show signs of a recession. Not, again, not a depression, not the end of the planet as we know. I just see a slowdown coming. And it's already happening. It's been happening already in the housing market and everything to do with real estate. Everything. It's been terrible. We are now noticing commercial real estate projects are shaky. Office prices, office tower prices in major cities have declined and are still declining. Vacancy rates are too high. Shopping mall failures. We've talked about this before. In America and Canada, in major cities and all over North America, we all know of shopping malls that have really lost their edge and their panache, and they've been either abandoned by retailers or the landlords, the owners, have realized the game is up, the jig is up. We're no longer a boutique kind of mall anymore. We're now going to become a strip mall or big box retailer mall. And this is where malls get torn up, get torn down, and office towers go up, condo towers go up, mixed use happens. This change is continuing. The evolution away from downtown is happening. Downtowns are now scrambling to find a way to preserve the tax base down there. They're trying to create activity to downtown. And some of the cities out there are now really involved in the condoization or apartmentization of downtown cores to revitalize restaurants and other businesses in the downtown area, because offices are not dying to go downtown anymore. It used to be a status symbol for corporations to have their name on an office tower and beam it across town, so and so bank or so and so insurance company. It's not the case anymore. Now it's a quality of life, quality of work. Some companies get it. They really have to deliver for their employees to keep them, to retain them. Where others are they say they care, but they act and the way they handle employees is completely the opposite. I've talked about that a lot here. In any event, corporate America and corporate Canada, corporate UK, corporate Europe, we're into some serious changes here, and we can thank COVID, but we can also say this is before COVID. The shift was on. We were going to go into a remote work environment much more aggressively over the next 10 years. It just sped up through COVID. It just made it happen. And so many of you were shocked at how quickly it happened, that you were going to go to a remote work world, and you were fearful of it. And then when it occurred and you were forced into it, you began to realize after a few weeks that this isn't so bad. And for now, some of you have had this kind of environment for a couple of years, and you're going, I'm not going back. I'm not going back to that dreadful scenario before. My job is far more tolerable now than it has ever been since I've taken this position on or do what I do for a living. This is far more enjoyable. I can really handle this a lot better. And so congratulations on all of that. Look, guys, man, oh man, we're on the edge here of companies coming out with results that meet expectations, which means we made as much money as we said we were going to make, and that happens to be 10 to 20% lower than last year. But we're not going to tell you how much we're going to make next year because we don't know. That is a common theme right now. The other common theme we're hearing about is we generated as much as we thought we would, and we're laying off another 4% of our workers. That is a sign right there that they don't believe there's going to be enough business to keep justifying all their employees. That's a shrinking company. That's a shrinking segment of an economy. Getting back to where this economy is shrinking and where is it growing. We're coming up here in a couple of days, later today, tomorrow, next week. The big boys, the tech companies, the Apples, Microsofts, Meta, Google, Amazon, and all of them, they're all coming out with their numbers in the next 7 days. We'll have them. And the street is beginning to question whether or not the big tech FANG guys and all the others all around them can deliver results, even what they were talking a year ago. And more and more are thinking not going to happen. The cloud computing segment of the FANG world is not delivering. It's growing, but not as fast as people thought it was going to grow. And that means lower profits, because the last dollar you make before the end of the quarter is all profit. The first 80 days of your 90-day quarter, you're paying all the bills. The last 10 days, every dime you bring in is net profit for that whole quarter, or whatever that ratio is. It might be the first 30 days and then it's 60 days of profits, or it's 60 days and then it's 30 days of profit, whatever it is. In retail, it's all down to the last month in retail. The first 11 months of the year, you don't make any money. The last month of the year is where you make your money. The thinking is, money's being made, but not as much. Online advertising. This is another area that is really backed off, and the Googles of the world, the YouTubes, and all the other social media outfits are watching. They notice that Twitter's advertising numbers have been eviscerated because Elon Musk ensured that was going to happen with his ridiculous move. But online advertising is not booming like it was before. And so content creators are in demand even more. I can't tell you how many junk emails I get and how many scary emails I get where I'm being pursued as I'm being perceived as a phenomenal creator of content, and outfits want to work with me and manage my channel for me. It's unbelievable how desperate they are to find business. This is telling me that quality content is getting harder to find. The content that's out there is already sponsored and being well cared for. And there are outfits out there who can't find clients. And so they're going to the second tier, third tier, and they're just sending out like a machine gun mentality, send out a zillion emails to try to attract YouTube channels and other social media channels to try to make some income. No, thank you, by the way. I'm not interested in having a firm manage my channel for me. I'm doing it on my own. Thanks a lot. And I don't trust a lot of you guys because the horror stories are everywhere about how channels sign over control to marketing agencies, and they get slaughtered. And for 2 years, they're tied up in a contract where 3/4 of their money is given away and they get nothing. No thanks. I'm just not interested. In any event, it's telling me that content creators and content that has eyeballs is in huge demand, and there's less of it. You folks out there have probably noticed how many channels you're being referred to in the financial space. The more you watch me or people like me, the more you're being bombarded with ads that are tailored to investing and managing your own money. The options guys and the day trading outfits and all these promoters that are out there to try to get you to get into their pump and dump deals and all this stuff. They're bombarding you guys with endless promotions and advertising and free this and free that and a free seminar and a free course and be careful. Some of this stuff is not, I have a suspicion that maybe a lot of it isn't all that legit. I don't know. And I'm not going to take the time to investigate these people. just letting you in on, there's a desperate group out there who are finding the revenues are just not coming in anymore, and they're having trouble. Anyway, there it is. Christina says here, Uncle Bruce, my Tesla $160 call is now green. I got $45.24 for it. Now it's sitting at $30. The cash I got for it bought SoFi. I don't have any SoFi calls written, and I'm a little down, but not much. What do I do? Buy it back. The Tesla call will continue to fall in value, no doubt in my mind, as will Tesla itself. I think Tesla will continue to back up. I don't expect a $20 drop every day for the next week or anything like that. But Tesla is going to give up more ground. It's at 160.69 right now, down $1.86 in the pre-market. But I can certainly see it at the 150 level, even this week. That would put your contracts into the 25.6 level, at least that low. And that's another $5-6, $4-5-6 profit at least. Can the shares slump to the 150 and have a 142 low print? Yeah, and that would put your contracts at about $18 to $20. So yeah, there's another $10-12 on your way. Just wait it out. Just allow it to continue to come your way. You've done the right thing. You've waited and waited with your arms folded, and now you are seeing dollars come to you, not pennies, dollars, as these are backing up. And I see more of it. I just do. Here's JR. Christina, if it were me, I'd fold my arms and watch that option depreciate and make more money, because your calls are barely in the money now. And that is all time premium. Unbelievable, right? It's Ryan is curious. Was this a rollover, Christina? How you doing there? Ryan, it's another poll. Which classes were your favorite from Uncle Bruce? Which ones did you find the most useful? Anyway, there it is. What can I say? What else is going on here? Lorraine, good morning. Number 55 on the thumbs up meter. Thank you for these thumbs ups, guys. I appreciate this as always. Thank you for hitting this thumbs up button right off the get-go. Fabulous. Keep it going. We had 200 thumbs ups during the show yesterday as I was saying goodbyes. Really appreciate that. That is a wonderful, wonderful gesture on all your parts to step in there and hit those thumbs ups buttons. Thank you all. We are trying to hit 200 thumbs ups every morning at least, and we did it again yesterday. Thank you again for coming through for me. 235 yesterday, as I can see it, and I appreciate it very much. Let's keep it going. Maybe we can do more. That'd be great. I was just thrilled to see 200 come through during the day. We're at 67 now and climbing. Fabulous. Brian, thank you, buddy, for your number 64 thumbs up. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate this. I'm all in on Yoko vinyls now. I'm number 65. I'm all in. Thanks, Dave. Christina, okay, I'll fold my arms. Not a rollover. It doesn't expire until December. I've just been folding arms for a few months now. I want to make a good choice. I love the idea that, these contracts, they have no value, as you know. They're with the stock at 160 something. Your 160s are worth nothing. It's all time premium now, and $30 of time premium. That's not going to last. These will give up another $5-10. And then you'll decide, is 25 the exit point from a $45 right? It doesn't have to be. I mean, you can theoretically run these down to $5 a piece and enjoy another $25 in profits. Now, how much time are you willing to give that as your kind of return on equity measurement? You'll have to figure this out in your own mind. Do you want to? Thanks for the thumbs up, Christine. You're going to have to figure out. Okay, I wrote these at such and such a date, and if I buy them back at 30 in so much time, that's an annualized return of blah. If I buy them at $25, say a month from now, that's an annualized return of blah. What did I get? What did I buy back for? If you go another month or two and they go to 15, or there's a dip in the meantime and they go to 12, 15, and you scoop them there, you might decide that, well, at 15 or below, I'm buying them up, and I'll just rewrite new calls for, again, December, but it'll be at a lower strike, or I'm going to write March 2024s at the existing strike, and I'm going to add that $20 premium to the deal, or whatever that month has to be. But you're going to factor in, okay, it took me so many months. It took me 2, 3, 4, 5 months, and I netted out blah, blah, blah percentage points on this much gross capital. So much in, so much out. This is how much I made. That's the percentage return. Break it down into a monthly number and go, hey, is this worth my time? I can't see it not being worth your time. Can you continue that? We'll see. Tesla is going to do this, okay? The company, they're going to continue to cut prices. They're going to continue to cut prices on their product. They're going to continue to pressure GM, Ford, and everybody else to, you want to get into our automotive electric car business? It's going to cost you. You're not going to get $85,000 for your vehicle when people can buy our vehicle for $62,000. They can buy our vehicle for $62,000, and we can give them a year of charging for nothing. You can't even do that. You don't have chargers. You automotive guys have to use existing chargers and other people, third-party chargers, to allow your people to charge up. Where we can give this away as a no-brainer. We can give away, say, 100 hours of charging, or so many kilowatts, or whatever the way the message is. There's so much Tesla can do to protect their market share. But the bad news for Tesla is that giving away stuff or lowering prices means lower margins. Higher volumes maybe, or protecting volumes, protecting market share, or gaining market share. But nonetheless, the profits aren't there. Now, that means it's an investment on Tesla's part. They're putting it on the table, saying, we're prepared to take lower prices today to ensure that we're around in 5 years. And some of the competition around here isn't around in 5 years. That's what we're playing the game with. So, it's a back and forth kind of thing. All right. Good morning, says Brian. Bobby, number 73, Beach Boy. Hi, Uncle Bruce. It seems the First Republic has been offering some nice premiums. FRC. Yes, but their stock is off this morning in the pre-market rather nastily because of their perception of regional bank weakness. Continued regional bank weakness is being talked about. They're $12.15 right now, down $3.85 a share. So any of you who've written FRC contracts, yes, you're going to be in a good position this morning for some nice profits, and you do want to take advantage of those. And you may want to look at writing another set of contracts, perhaps a little lower on the strike price. It all depends. But this bank is having trouble with $100 billion of withdrawals and only $30 billion of cash from other banks going in. That was supposed to stabilize everything, and it apparently didn't. And now the question is just how rough a shape are these guys in? I don't know. Robert is saying hello. Hello, Richard. Richard's saying hello. Hi, Richard. White Feather, FRC earnings beat estimates by 28 cents a share and also announced layoffs. Yes, and they're announcing cutbacks in executive pay for top people. They've already announced the suspension of dividends on preferreds. They are doing all kinds of cutbacks to figure out, what they're going to do. Just waiting for the market to give me some moolah on FRC this morning and drooling. JR, right on, pal. You've written calls and they are going to fall. So indeed, my friend, keep an eye on that. 12.15 right now is where the stock is at this moment, down 384 as we speak. It's down 24% in the pre-market. If the moment it opens at that level, it'll be on a short sale restriction level for the rest of the day today and all day tomorrow. So remember, that might limit more downside, which is good, giving you an opportunity to score your contracts. And if there's any kind of a partial recovery in the morning, buck or two, you might write again. So all of you out there with FRC, keep an eye on that. I have noticed this morning that the shares of, what's that one called? Just one second here. Western Alliance, WAL. That's another one that got hit. WAL was also lower this morning. Let me just double check here. Western Alliance Bancorp. There it is. 103 lower, not 10 or 20% lower, but 2.5% lower. It's getting sucked into the vortex along with others. We're watching that. See if there's anything else here. I don't know if but any others. Yeah, I'm looking at some of the other banks out there just quickly to see if there's any other stuff. I don't follow regional banks as a specialty. You folks know that. It's not what I do, and so I can't be an expert in this area. I can only tell you what I see, and just what's going on, and that's all I know. Yeah, no idea where these guys are going to end up here. How low, how high, whatever. The talk though is that the talk is that First Republic likely is going to be spun off, sold off, merged with somebody else. I am certain the regulators are all over them, watching every transaction to make sure that they have equity and that they are not in trouble. I don't know if they have lines of credit for additional cash from other banks or not. I have no idea. I don't know what the Fed has set up for them. I have no clue on that. But at the moment, there is no hint that they're going out of business. There's more speculation that they're going to end up merging with another entity. But in the meantime, the shares have dropped dramatically, and you folks who've written options, you can cash in. The key, though, is to be careful on what it is you own against the entity. If you're into deep in the money calls, and you're going to take whatever profits you make now and whatever options you're going to write now, you're going to buy more deep in the money calls to average your deep in the money call average down. Good move, but be sure you're deep in the money and write additional calls. If you can bring in some crazy premiums, knock yourself out. Let the stock allow you to buy more of this stuff for free. In other words, it's gambler's money, house money that you're rolling over. Fair enough, but keep an eye. On the other hand, some of you might score such a nice little deal here that whatever you're buying these back for and you're writing a new batch of calls, that money now goes into something else elsewhere, and that could be deep in the money calls on whatever you want it to be. Whether you're moving into Dow 30 type component stock, where you're going to buy deep in money calls on Pfizer for super cheap. You're going to pick up AI. You're going to pick up Unity. Are you going after SoFi? Are you going after Tesla deep in the money calls? Can you afford any of those? Apple, HPQ, obviously Google, and on it goes. Cisco, Pfizer, IBM, Microsoft. What are you going to pick up to write more on? And the key here is, in the long run, where do you really want to be? Where do you want your account to really be in the long run? Do you want to have the ability to write, say, 200 calls, 50 on 4 different stocks, and each of those 4 stocks are S&P 500 ranking companies, or they're part of the Dow 30, or they're part of the NASDAQ 100, or a combination thereof? Are you going for that level of quality in your account? It might all be deep in the money calls, fair enough, but that's where you're ultimately headed. Well, taking scores from these entities here, taking gobs of money off these entities' hands and shifting it into a higher grade status, a little more stable, great, but premiums are premiums and volatility is volatility, and there's nothing wrong with grabbing it. Cindy is here. How you doing, Cindy? Uncle Bruce, good morning. I have 100 shares. And once upon a time, deep in the money Tesla. My long is a $90 strike for June 2025, and I'm down 29%. I was thinking about rolling it closer for some cash. What do you think about that? Certainly, you can move up from a $90 strike if you want to. You have a couple of ways to play this. Theoretically, you could go to a January 2025 110, 120 maybe, and that would be closer in time and higher strike to get. Again, you're going to sell a 90 and buy something else, right? So if you're going to buy another deep in the money call, can you buy a deep in the money call that's cheaper? So you can could you theoretically pull off the ultimate? I don't know if you can, but can you sell this one and get another one for either a lot less money and keep the change, or can you sell this one and get another two and now write two contracts and bring money in from two contracts, and there's your cash. How much are you trying to get your hands on? See, if you're in this position where you're looking for cash to come into your hands for whatever needs you have, there's two ways to get it. One way is to, like, for example, you have 100 shares, you sell 100 shares and buy a deep in the money call for a fraction of the cost of the stock and take that cash and use it. That's step one. Step two, you sell the shares and buy two deep in the money calls, if you can find two that work out to the cost of the 100 shares. Now you're writing two new contracts instead of one contract at a time. And if each contract brings you, what, $25 each, $35 each, depending on how far out you're writing, obviously, and what you did. I know you've been writing shorter term and, that type of thing. If you can sell your shares, buy deep in the money calls, sell your 90 strike and get a June 2025 120, for example, and it's cheaper, there's money there to help with the 100 shares being sold to get yourself 3 new calls, and now you're writing 3 calls instead of 2 calls. Or can you get it to 4 calls instead of 2 calls or 3 calls, and now you're bringing in 4 calls of income in one shot? And if that's enough, if you're writing out 2 or 3 months for $25, $30 a contract, I don't know what you're doing. Can you bring in $4, $6, $8, $10,000 in additional cash? Somewhere will that help you? I don't know what you need. I don't know what your situation is. But you have a number of options here, a number of choices. Love your show, says Richard. Thank you, Richard. Arturo, number 82. Thank you. JR, Uncle Bruce, can you see that BBBY might find a buyer? Can you see that happening? Seems like a long shot to me, but you have more experience in this stuff than me, obviously. I don't necessarily see anyone being a buyer at the moment. I see a buyer in receivership, but I don't see a buyer prior to that. Look, if I were a billionaire and I wanted to take this entity over, I'd want to negotiate a deal with the lenders where I say, oh, you are owed $5.2 billion and the assets of the company are $4 billion and you're going to be out $1.2 billion. Why don't we make a deal? I'll give you so many pennies on the differential and take the whole thing over and keep running it. But then again, why would I want it? If I'm a very successful business person, do I want to take over a basket case entity that's got nothing but bad press? And right now, what is the number one concern of shoppers of Bed Bath & Beyond? The number one concern is those of the shoppers that have coupons are running into the front door of Bed Bath & Beyond to buy whatever they can get their hands on using their coupons to get their hands on merchandise for these coupons that they've had, that they had to pay for, or they've earned their gift cards and all that stuff. They're just trying to get something for their IOU that the company has given them. That's not good for the company's receivers, by the way. It's money out the door. It's merchandise out the door, not cash, but they have to honor it while they're still around. As a potential buyer, do you want to inherit that? So JR, I don't know. Johnny, hello, Uncle Bruce. Is there no more after hours live show? I haven't done a show in the last hour of the day now for several weeks. I've kind of shut that down for now to avoid complete and total exhaustion. And so first 2 hours of the morning is where I'm here with you. And I've done a few videos, but we're getting ready to head back to Canada here. And at the moment, this is the schedule. I'll be on in the mornings at the moment. Bobby, no more afternoon show. No sell. You all must not be buying enough lessons. Uncle Bruce's strategy is can't lose money. Thank you all of those of you who have purchased classes in the last little while. You've taken advantage of my 5 for 4 deal, and I appreciate that. And I'm happy for a number of you who've grabbed this deal where you can buy 5 classes for the price of 4. This is going to end here shortly. make your move and get your hands on this. Once you acquire these, just make a donation to my PayPal account, which is listed down below. Send me a private email and just say, Bruce, here are the 5 classes I'd like to have. Again, my email's also in the description down below. And I'll take care of you. I'll get you your links, and then you're good to go. Again, for those of you who've been here a while, some of you watched 4, 5, 6 classes, but there are now 15 out there, and you've been promising yourselves, I'll get the rest. Well, here you go. Here's a chunk. You can grab 5 now for the price of 4. That'll take you a long way down the road. There's another 10 hours of instruction. For some of you, I know you definitely need 10 classes to top it up. So, get 2 of these amounts. Great if you can afford to do it. It's worth your while, I believe. We talk here about people writing calls for, $6 for a call option, buying it back at $3. That's a $300 profit per contract. You write 10 contracts and score $3 a pop. That's a $3,000 profit. This $5.99 should not be a problem. So for many of you who are beginning to learn how to do this, and you're beginning to understand that you do want to become an option writer of some significance, you do want to quit your day job, this is a nothing burger investment into the rest of your life's future. This is a no-brainer. Take advantage of it. It supports us, Jennifer and I, no question about it. I give to you. You get rewards in the open market. It's a two-way street, and welcome to the party, pal. And congratulations, all of you who have been here. Splair, I think first I'll try to fill 2 to 3 written calls and 2 poor man cover calls for each stock. Then after that, I push them to 5 each. Hopefully I'll have 10 in 10 different stocks. Splair, you're working on it. I know you're working on it. Keep it going. Let's see. Who is this? Financial Mischief. I'm running very late this morning. Good morning, Uncle Bruce and Bagel Familia. Shama Lamading. I rolled my $16 September GameStop calls to 15s for June yesterday. And I made $1,500. Watch that option, Shane, fellow bagel lovers. How about that? Let's see here. ATIP report on the 8th. Do you think they will talk to you after the call? I have no idea what they can and cannot say. There's all kinds of shareholder votes and stuff going on. Willie, number 47, DQ, number 93. Trish the Dish. BB Boy closed all stores last weekend in Canada. I wish you the best, Uncle Bruce. Says Johnny. Thank you, buddy. DH, number 94, thumbs up. Oh, yes, Willie bought class number 15, completes the collection. I got to send you that link. I'll get you that link after the show. No problem. Thanks for that. Alex, number 96, good morning. Bruce, you're halfway to 200 here. Richard, Bruce, if you ever get a chance, visit La Posada Hotel in South Texas on the border. I think you'll love it out here. Okay. Bobby, after you settle in Canada again, any thought of doing the primetime show earlier? Maybe make that a member-only power hour show instead. I haven't given that any thought yet. Don't know. And ATM is only able to secure 25 million. Check their 10K cash flow. Again, I don't know. There's things changing every day at ATIP. Home Skillet, number 98. Big B, 100 GameStop rent. 100 GME rent. Oh, okay. I don't quite know what that means either. But welcome all, and welcome to the show. I'm glad you're here. And giddy up, y'all. Let's see if we can get you richer today. We're opening in 26 minutes, and we got a lot to follow here. Is pile dancing still alive and well in Canada? Generally, especially at Stampede time in Calgary, anything's possible. Debbie Bonner, I now have all 15 classes and have a lot of studying to do. Just retired, and I'm excited to learn as much as I can to start writing. Debbie, way to go. You take your time and watch those classes as many times as you like. Way to go. Nazareth, number 103. He was thumbs up, number 100. Giddy up. Thank you, everybody, for this. Appreciate that. Big B, thank you for being number 100. Nazareth, 103. Thank you. Alberto saying to everybody, hey, I'm here. So we can begin now. Good morning, everybody in the bagel world. How you doing, Alberto? Nice to see you, pal. Nice to have you here. You guys are going to get richer. Basically, that is the bottom line. No matter what you think, no matter what you want to have happen, you're going to get richer writing options because this market just has nowhere to go but flat or lower, and premiums are coming your way. Dips, of course, will be part of the equation. We'll always watch for that. We'll see how things go. Tesla is at 159.96 right now, down 259. We've got Goldman down 244, Apple down 45 cents. Microsoft down 141 to 280 bucks from that 291 high that we had hit a couple of weeks ago, about 3 weeks ago. So we've seen some pullback there. We've got Bed Bath & Beyond at 18 cents, 18.8 cents a share right now. That's what Bed Bath & Beyond is doing. Volume so far this morning, 12 million shares. It's slowing down in volume now. We did 539 million yesterday. A lot of turnover, a lot of gambling and speculating, but I don't see a white knight coming in anywhere at the moment. That puts the common shares to zero eventually if no one else steps in. We got Google down 43 cents, Amazon down 87, Nvidia's up 34, and Unity down 27. That's what we got going on there. What else? There's just a lot of speculation about a number of regional banks in the U.S. This problem is not going away. The concern about regional banks is not letting up, and that is a continuing nagging problem for the markets because the markets don't like it. They don't want to see uncertainty. They want to know certainty, especially in the banking sector. They do not want what we call contagion. That's the last thing you want, is to have this spread anywhere else. So we'll see what's going on. By the way, 107 thumbs ups now. Thank you, everybody, for that. Hey, Alberto, says JR. Bobby, pile dancing is always happening in Montreal. A home skillet, AI just twitched, showing pre-market signs of life. Alberto, JR, how's it going, buddy? Spicy Android, 104 every time I try to write a stink offer on GameStop, the price dropped. Debbie Bonner, curious, is the Discord something I should be part of to coincide with taking the classes to learn even more? The Discord group is a collection of the viewers of this channel that hang out with each other. I don't run the Discord group. I'm not on the Discord group. I'm not ever part of the Discord group. But if you're interested in joining it, what you need to do is send me a private email and just say, Bruce, can you help me get a link to the Discord group? I'd like to become part of it. I will send you to a gatekeeper who will then get you to the gatekeeper, because we're trying to keep trolls and nasty people out of there. And the Discord group is trying to protect members from attack from ridiculous actors out there. Makes sense, doesn't it? And I'm told that those viewers that communicate with me, and when I do one-on-ones, I get told all the time that it's good. It's a good group, and it's a safe place to be, and a lot of ideas are shared. It's where the Stock Markets with Bruce crowd kind of hangs out when Bruce isn't around, that kind of thing. So it's kind of a neat thing to have. So Debbie, if you are interested, by all means, you can send me an email. But I will mention to those of you out there who are relatively new to the option writing thing, you have a steep learning curve to get into here. You've accepted the fact that you're going to take classes from yours truly. You're going to watch me live and hang out with the gang over here. Beautiful. You become a member of this channel. Good move, because you can now talk to the actual viewers who do option writing, including many who have quit day jobs and are now doing this as a full-time thing. This is really an area that it's a unique channel from that perspective, because a lot of folks have been successful writing options through here and are now communicating with each other on how they're doing and their strategies. So it's a really cool place to hang out and a comfortable place. From the Discord angle, there's more and more technical talk happening there, from what I understand. which makes sense because as each week goes by, the followers of Discord are more into writing options and have been here longer. As each week goes by, everyone's that much more experienced. And so for newbies coming in, you might be overwhelmed with the the way it's going. But on the other hand, if you're ready to dive into it, you're ready to dive into it. And so there you go. All right, JR, Debbie, just have your super glue ready so that when your mind blows, you can glue your skull back together. FRC below 10 today? I don't know. Debbie, JR, I'm so ready for my mind to be blown. Home Skillet, I hope so. It's Ryan. Uncle Bruce, when SoFi reports a positive earnings per share, how much do you think the stock could move? Just a guess. I still see it shy of $10. I don't know. It's right. This is the proverbial question that everybody has. And the other real question that's happening at the moment is, will SoFi's shares move up more to a much higher level in the pre-market than where they are at the moment? I mean, they haven't moved anywhere. We're at 575. We're not doing anything yet. Could the shares reach $7, $8 even before the announcement of the numbers? I don't see the stock going to the 4s. I see the stocks going to the 10 and 12s. But is that this month? Is that this next week? Is this 2 months from now? Is the company going to announce that we lost 4 cents a share in the last quarter, but we lost 6 cents in the first 2 months, and we made 2 cents in the last month of the quarter? We've turned the corner. Is that the announcement? And then the big speculation game is, well, if you guys are turning a profit, how much profit are you going to make next quarter? And away we go. JR, Debbie, being on the Discord will help you in that you can ask questions of those who have taken the classes and have experience. It can be very helpful. Debbie, thanks so much for your feedback. Much appreciated. Abe, Vagoda Money. Abe Vagoda Money, I wrote a SoFi. I wrote a SoFi Jam 24/750s for 135. When you said to write, good idea to buy them back this week and rewrite on a pop on earnings Monday. Yes, that would be a very good idea. Yes. Abe Vagoda Money. Bama Babe, don't forget the great food and travel advice as well. Thank you so much, Bama Babe. David, with all your travels, if you had to choose your favorite one, which one? All of my travels. I can't go there. I'm in market mode. Oh, yes, there's all kinds of great stuff there. Matthew, good morning. Number 109. What is a good stock to write poor mind covered calls on that? It won't fall too fast. Just what? Look, you buy poor man covered calls that are 90-10 rule, deep in the money, way down there, to basically write many sets of options against it. And at the end of the day, the plan is that you bring in way more money than you paid for the deep in the money call in the first place. And so it's all gravy from there. Shares go up, you sell your poor man cover calls for a profit and roll into higher strikes. Shares go down, you buy back, you sell off those calls and buy cheaper deep in the money calls and keep writing. Matthew, it's a long-term strategy. It's a conservative strategy. And no one here looks to buy stock to lose money. Just there you go. Bobby says, how about HPQ? Just buy those. How about Pfizer? Buy those. Cisco, buy those. You'll be around a long time. Testy Donkey, HPQ is good for poor man cover call premiums. Aren't anything to shout about, but it's a cash cow. It just keeps paying. And it is. It is, and it will. Some of you here want way more volatility than you really should be getting into. But I get it. You're in a hurry to get rich. You're in a hurry to get to the middle class. You're in a hurry to quit a job. You're in a hurry to make things happen positively for your accounts. You've been beaten up in the markets for years, and you're looking for a win, a big win, to justify everything you've gone through. And I'm saying, whoa, winning is a state of mind, and winning comes in various forms. And boy, there is nothing wrong with generating 50 cents a month in premium gains per contract on hundreds of contracts. There's nothing wrong with buying deep in the money Pfizer calls that are $800 or $1,000 each, or HPQs or others that are under $1,200 a contract, and then writing on those. There's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. You might not haul in dollars and dollars and dollars of swings, because these companies are not volatile, Johnny come lately companies. These are the Dow Jones 30, S&P 500 stalwarts. But boy, you can build an account and you can build a portfolio on this for the rest of your life. And there are people out there in the world today who live a very comfortable lifestyle, and they own nothing but top-notch Dow 30 stocks that are boring as hell to the rest of you. I mean, put you to sleep. But, do these folks make dividend money, and can they bring in option money? It might not be per contract exciting, but when you multiply it by 200 or 300 contracts, that money is a wonderful thing to have. And when you're hauling in 20, 30, 40, 50,000 a month in premiums from a very boring Dow stock, it doesn't matter. You can go to Gstaad and go skiing there. You can go to Paris and do some shopping there. You can pop into London and enjoy a play there. Fly back business class to your hometown, enjoy your country club lifestyle. And at 50,000, 60,000, 70,000 a month cash flow coming in, what are your problems? You've got tax problems. Those are your problems. Nice problems to have. They don't have to worry. These folks don't have to worry about chasing the hottest premium stock option play that's out there. No, they have money coming in all the time because they built their book. And that's what I'm trying to get you guys to do as well. Build your book with quality stuff. Start with deep in the money calls. Absolutely. Buy deep in money calls on Pfizer, on Cisco, on HPQ. Get in there. Yeah. Apple, Microsoft, certainly. But if you must play higher yielding, higher volatility stocks, then you better be ready for volatility. Because if you can't handle volatility, what are you doing in high volatility stocks? I know the urge to make money fast, but that's not how this game plays. This game plays steady Eddie all the time. And it's what you got to go with, folks. What can I say? IBM's a good buy. There you go. I say always we buy stock to keep in our pockets for a long while. Hawkeye, number 113, Bama. I do well with QQQs. Very steady income for me. Lizzie Sasa, HPQ pays a 3.6% yield on the dividend. It's Ryan. I just hope HPQ doesn't do another spinoff. That was an interesting ride. It's Ryan. Sorry, that was big blue. 100 contracts, says JR, at 50 cents per month is a nice 5,000 a month. I take that. Matthew, what I'm concerned about is a stock that falls too quickly and it falls below your in the money that you bought. I hear you, Matthew. Coyote, what do people like for an entry point on HPQ? Check the option chain, look for the 90-10 rule, and look at 2025 and beyond for timing. See what you can find out there. David, ARC Innovations, let Kathy Wood and her team choose the high flyers for you if you're into that. Okay, Mr. Premium of the option, OKE Natural Gas Company is another good one. 6% dividend and right on them, or to double or triple it. Nice returns there. All kinds of possibilities. Absolutely. Nothing wrong with IBM deep in the money calls or IBM stock if you could afford it. 100 shares will run you $125,000 or $12,500, 100, I guess. But you can buy deep in the money calls maybe for half that, and then just take the premiums. But if you can take the dividend and premiums, that's a nice conservative way to build a portfolio. Absolutely. Anyway, there you go. Who cares says, for poor man cover calls, I usually shoot for a 20% buffer for the deep in the money option. I've been wondering if I need to be more aggressive on the deep in the money with the current market. Again, it's all good. I love IBM says, who cares? Dividends and covered calls. I love it. I love it. I love it. I've had viewers who have been sitting on, guaranteed investment certificates holding in 1-2%. They have just zillions of dollars in there. I mean, the ridiculous gobs of money making nothing. They get rid of those. They buy IBM, they take the 5% yield. That's the first smart move. They learn how to write options on IBM, and now they're hauling in another 10, 20% a year in premium money on top of the dividends. And now, how about making 25% on your portfolio for the next 10 years compounded? Uh, that can make something happen with an IRA. I mean, man, oh man, what more do you need to know? You can really become healthfully retired with 5 or 10 years of that kind of a program. How many folks are out there in the world today that have money managers, wealth managers working on their behalf? When these folks could be taking, they could be buying 3,000 shares of IBM right now with that cash that they've got, that value they have in their accounts. They could get 3,000 shares of IBM and write 30 contracts at a time, plus those yields, which are over 5%. And if you can make that a 20-25% return per year, starting at 350, 400,000 bucks starting point, hey, there's 100,000 a year compounded now. Going forward, give that 5-10 years. There's over a million, way over a million, maybe 2 million waiting at the end of 10-15 years here, or more than that. So many people out there are being shortchanged and underserved by what they really can generate in the market, but they don't know. You have to know how the option business works. You have to understand how you can be the writer and you're the casino. You're not the risk taker. It's the one buying your options. They're the gamblers. Again, the classes are available for you on my website, stockmarkerswithbruce.ca. You can buy them one at a time there, or take advantage of this deal here. Grab 5 classes for the price of 4. Go to my website and look at the classes available. My recommendation, start with number 1 and go to number 5, and then go from 5 to 10 and 10 to 15. Get with the program, get all 15 under your belt, and you're going to make some serious dough here. Your investment of $599.99 for 5 classes, you can get all 15 for what is it, $1,800? You get all 15. That's not even a college course. That's not even a semester in a college. That's not even 1 month of college. How many kids out there do you know that you've heard of, or maybe it was you? How many kids out there go to school for 4 years, 5 years, and they're dropping how much a month to be in school? $5,000, $8,000. By the time you figure what the rent is, the food, their class costs, everything else, I mean, it's insanity. This is $1,800 to get 15 classes that you can watch whenever you want, as many times as you want. The professor is on the air with you live every day during the market. You can ask the prof anytime you want about questions about these courses, and you can write options for the rest of your life. Hello, you're not coming out of this guy's college with $200,000 in student debt. That's not the case here. So this is your chance to create yourself your own home-based business at whatever level you want it to be by grabbing some of these classes, whether it's the first 5, the second 5, or any of the 5 you want. It doesn't matter. Take 1, 6, 9, 14, whatever you want. But don't be shortchanging yourself for the upside that is awaiting you. Folks, the market is handing money to option writers hand over fist. Absolutely insanity what's going on in the option market. Trillions of dollars a month are coming into the option market. I'm just telling you to take your fair share. The first step here, enough to live on. The second step, enough to get richer on. And the third step, enough to be filthy rich on. Why not? Who else is going to do it for you? Is someone going to give you money for nothing? I don't think so. Invest in yourself. Take these classes. Take the shot and get on with it. Join this channel. Become a member of this channel. And be here every day with the other option writers and learn how this is done and enjoy the party, because we have a good time here. 122 thumbs ups. Oh, man, we're 6 minutes away from opening. We're already at 122. Thank you, everybody, for being here. And it's great to have you around, guys. This is going to be fun stuff. Let's go. What else is going on here? Here we go. I'm using covered call profits to buy more IBM. I'm hoping for a hockey stick growth chart real soon. JR, thanks for the ideas on how to grow my Roth account. Uncle Bruce, buying those rock solid stocks makes sense. No sell, registered financial advisor. Nico, they aren't going to teach you this stuff in school. Start now, kids. Time is on your side here. Take the classes. Just do it. Just do it. Capital investments. Uncle, what do you think about Tesla and Roblox? Thanks. The market looks to be flat, waiting on the trend up or down. Tesla, I love the company. I love the product. I do. I just love it. But the stock is volatile. And if you buy deep in the money calls on Tesla, you're going to get a nice premium on contracts. No question about it. Roblox, I don't follow it very closely. I just don't. So I can't give you an opinion on that. But a long-term strategy on any stock is the right strategy when it comes to writing options. It's the way to go. Andrew, I have a penny for your thoughts on Great British Pound, US dollar over the last week and today. No comment on the pound. I don't know. Mark, Uncle Bruce, I followed your advice and I bought 10 deep in the money calls for January 17, 25s, 8 calls, and then I sold 10 July 21, 23, 20. I don't know what the numbers mean. Jan 17, 25, 8. What the hell is that? What stock are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. I got nothing. You're already up 50%, and I'm thrilled. I'm really happy, but I have no idea what this is. Jan 17, 25, 8. I'm guessing you bought January 17th, 2025, $8 calls. Is that GameStop? Then you sold 10 July 21st, 2023, $25 contracts, and I'm already up 50%. I think that's what you're saying because you're making me do it the hard way. And this old brain, you got to cut me a break, man. Use dollar signs on dollars. Help me help you. Mark, way to go. I'm not mad or anything. Way to go. I'm proud of you, buddy. You're going to make money in that, and this is beautiful. Hey, it's Ryan saying good luck, everybody. See you on Discord. Thanks for the pre-market news. Uncle Bruce, time for a member chat. Matthew, yesterday closed. One-day volatility index was released because call option buying is extremely high, and they wanted a more accurate indicator than the VIX. Mark, yes, sorry. No problem, buddy. It's all good. Making money is the game, and doing 10 of those, nice. It's adding up to some dough, isn't it? And does it make those classes look cheap all of a sudden? Yes, it does. When you can score 10 contracts and make $2, $3, $4 a contract, whatever it is you're making, you make $250 a contract. That's $250 a contract times 10, $2,500. You can't pay $2,500 for my classes. I haven't got that many. Well done. Nice going. Nice start to the rest of your life. I love it. This is good stuff. Nazareth saying, Mark, be careful. Yoko might make an appearance with that kind of talk. 2 minutes until we start trading. Larry Titus, I am certain, is laying in the weeds, ready to fire it up for us. Thank you, Larry, for the bell ringing. It's going to happen shortly. Thank you all who are here already. 126 thumbs ups into this show. Thank you for being part of this channel, being subscribers, being members. I can't thank you enough. Thank you for the thumbs ups as well. Become a member today. Immediately join this channel as a regular and be here with us and comment with us. And make sure to join me Wednesday nights, prime time with Uncle Bruce, Wednesday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern time. I'm going to run a poll when I get back to Calgary. I'm going to ask you guys a question whether or not we should change the time of the primetime show. We'll go through that. Anyway, we'll talk about that a little bit later. Again, thank you all so much for being here now. Today, we're getting ready to open for trading, getting ready to run this thing and see what this market brings us. 130 thumbs ups have come through. Thank you. Appreciate that. Absolutely wonderful. And Mark, way to go, pal. Making $230 a contract already. There's $2,300. Nicely done. Financial mischief. Uncle Bruce, I have a few messages incoming, all related to a trade I made just to provide another example of what is possible with your strategy. Please bear with me and my messages get split up here. Okay, no problem. Kiwi number 130. Larry Titus, the bells have been rung. JR, the bells. Hey, here we go. DQ, thank you, Larry Titus, for ringing the bells this morning. We are up and running. We're open, and the trading has begun, and the situations will be watched carefully. We'll see what's going on here. Going to be fun till Daddy takes the T-Bird away, kids. That is what it's all about. Thank you all for being here, part of this channel. I can't thank you enough for your loyalty and support of yours truly. We are watching the opening quotes and see what's going on. Let's update my big ass iPad and see if I can get it to fire up. I think we have GameStop at 1979, down 14 cents, methinks. We got a 17-point dip on the Dow, 17-point dip on S&P, a 68-point drop on the NASDAQ. Oil down 79 cents to 77.97. That's what's going on. Let's see here. Financial mischief. Uncle Bruce, I wanted to share another one of the paper trades I'm kicking myself for not making in my portfolio. Here it is. On March 22nd, I sold 47 GameStop, September 15, $23 strike calls. Astonishingly, I had my ask set at $4.80. However, I was filled at $6.45. My buybacks on these were split. I bought 10 back on the 27th at $4.65 for an $1,800 gain. And in 5 days, I bought back a total of 32, April 20th, for $3.05 for a $5,700 gain. 15 at $2.82 for a $5,400 gain. And the last 5 yesterday at $2.60 for a $1,925 gain. A total gain of $14,950 in 22 trading days. Not bad for about a month's work. That's pretty good stuff, and keeps you in the chips. Wing Commander, 133 thumbs ups. I'm lurking here. Thank you very much, Wing Commander, today and hanging around with us. We're down 56 now on the Dow. A little more selling coming through. 16-point drop on S&P, NASDAQ down 54. We've got an 83-cent drop on oil at the moment. JR, wow, just wow. My FRC contracts went from negative 1,300 to positive 1,400 in one fell swoop. Yeehaw. Put in a stink bid to buy them back is the way you want to do it, my friend. Get the best price you can. We're down 439 on the stock. No hurry to pay top dollar for those contracts. Put in a stink bid. Nice odd number, nice and low score. Nicely done, JR. Well done. 1160 on First Republic, down 440 a share. We've got the market just opened up here. We're at the Dow off about 26 points. We're trying to settle that in. AI is up 44 cents. Unity is down 37. GameStop is down 8. SoFi 576 down 7. Tesla is 160.56 down 199. We've got Bed Bath Beyond at 21.2 cents a share, up 2.3. Apple up 38. HBQ down 9. Google down 43. Moderna's up 125. Cisco down 3. Pfizer down 7. IBM down 33 cents. Microsoft down 246 to 279 a share. ME down 2 cents. Matterport down 4. Rocket Lab down 7. Smart Rent down 7. Spire's up 1 penny. Amazon down 114. Home Depot down 31 cents. Netflix off 206. Vanik is down 252. Adobe down 389. Goldman down 255. Boeing off 187. Meta down 246. Royal Caribbean is down 61 cents. We've got Target down 33 cents. JP Morgan down 115. Costco off 41 cents. Walmart is up 72. Disney down 32. Nvidia is up 134. American Airlines 13 a share, down 19 cents. That's where we are right now on this market. Red to start. We'll see how it all works out. Not a lurker anymore says, good morning. Not a lurker. I'm number 202. That can't be. We can't possibly be at 202 thumbs ups. 139 is what I see right now on the thumbs up meter. And I thank you all for 139 thumbs ups. Keep them coming in, everybody. I appreciate it very much. Good stuff. Watching more or less a red opening. It's not terribly bad. It's just slightly red. We'll see how this market settles in here as it gets going, looking for direction. And we're watching interest rates drop at the moment. We definitely are seeing that because there's recession fears in the U.S. Right now, the 10-year is at 3.4%. It's 3.43, down from the 3.5, 3.6 level. The US dollar at the moment on the pound is 124, and that is off from the 125, which I personally think is a little too high if I had to give myself an opinion on that. We were at almost 111 on the euro. We're 110 on the euro. There haven't been much in the way of moves today on euro and Great British Pound futures. There hasn't been that much movement yet. European stock markets are in the red, 1/10 of a percentage point, 2/3 of a point ish, nothing serious. But we're down 9 on the Dow, 17 on S&P, and 70 on NASDAQ at the moment. All righty, that's the story as I can see it. Thank you all for being here. H. Gregory, 139, manager. I'm number 140 on that thumbs up meter, Bruce. You're going for 200 today. Zeta State, I'm hitting that thumbs up meter. I'm at 143 now. Thank you, guys. 143 thumbs ups are in the house. 57 to go to get us to 200. Thank you all for helping out. And those of you making money out there, way to go. I'm not surprised at all that you're making money on your options. This market is absolutely going to hand you gifts. Financial gifts are being given to you left, right, and center. Option premiums are getting crushed right now. 159 on Tesla here, down 332. Down go these Tesla calls. If you guys are sitting on, you've written Tesla calls, do nothing. Let them continue to come to you. The only move you want to make on a Tesla call is if you can get out of 2025 and 2024 calls and come into 2023 expiry calls. You want to look for those, but be really picky about it, and otherwise enjoy the shrinkage that you are undoubtedly getting from your calls that were written at 200 and above and all the way down here to the 150, 60 range. There have got to be folks on this channel who are scoring right now on shrinkage on these calls, and I'm happy for you. I think more of it's coming your way. GameStop, $19.79 a share, down 14 cents. That means those of you who've written GameStop calls from 20 all the way to 27 are laughing here. Even those of you who've written 15s to 19s, they have all backed off dramatically in the last 3 weeks. And a lot of you are breathing sighs of relief and or are crossing your arms going, I'm up on these, but I'm not up enough, and I'm going to wait for more. And it's coming your way. No question about it. You're going to continue to see time depreciation, and some kind of a dip here is continuing on, coming your way. Congratulations. Again, on GameStop, what do? If you've written and if you've done rollovers because the shares ran on you and you rolled forward, if you've written out to 2024, 2025, your objective now is to do a rollback where you want to buy back your calls and write calls shorter time frame, closer to the strike price. So can you bring in your timing by 6 months, 8 months, 9 months, a year, by writing closer in time calls at lower strikes from where you were before, or similar strikes? It's just a matter of finding the right balance, okay? But this is your opportunity. Keep an eye on that. We're not done yet. What else? Touchgrass says, I was in the pool. My GameStop calls the shrinkage. Manager, Uncle Bruce, will FRC get bailed out again? Buy or stay away? I have no opinion on the feasibility of this financial institution. I can only say that for those of you who are playing this one, you're playing with fire. The company is not insolvent. But the key here is I would be a buyer, if possible, on deep in the money calls. If I did buy the stock here, I would be looking to write calls for $3 or $4 in cash. And I don't know which ones those are because I'm not on the chain. But I would want to get 30 to 40% coverage in cash against my stock buy price right now. But if I could get an $8 in the money call, a $5 in the money call under the 90-10 rule, and I don't know if you can, then great. But otherwise, 1132, if you buy it here and you can write a 12 or a 13 or a 14 or a $15 call far enough out to bring you $3, $4, $5 in premium, I'd do it. That's what I would be doing. And I would be willing to take a chance of $4 or $5 down dip on the stock from here with that protection. And if the stock wants to go to 15 and you have a $15 call written and you were paid $4 or $5 for it, what do you care? Take me out is what you're going to yell. Buy me out, because you'll get $20 a share on your way out the door. Not a bad move. I was able to buy back, Vilba says, April 28, $18 calls on GameStop this morning for about a $50 profit. Crossed my arms while it ran up. Will rewrite today to complete the roll. JR, stinker just hit on FRC. Sold at 229, bought back at 81. I'm happy with that. That's a wonderful stink bid right there. 81 cents. That is exactly what you want to do. Nice hit there. Nick, Uncle Bruce, I had to roll over to Jan 25 when GameStop ran up. Yesterday, I was able to roll back to April 24. This feels a lot more comfortable. Now you're talking. And now what you're doing is you're going to keep your eye open to see if you can write from April 24 to November 23. You're going to keep looking for the next one. So if the shares want to back off some more, you're going to do another rollback and be even more comfortable. So, Nick, you're not done yet. You're always looking. Way to go, buddy. Nice job. Take the classes, folks. Learn how this is done. Be on top of this. Make this market pay you and not the other way around. Where are we at now? The Dow is down 16. AI is up 6 cents at 17.91. That's taking a haircut. Unity 27.88 down 46. GameStop is 19.80 down 14 cents at the moment. SoFi 5.75 down 8. Tesla 161.04, sure jumping around between 159 and 160 something, down 151 right there. We got Apple up 79 cents, HPQ down a penny, FRC at 11.39 down 4.61. Google is up 38 cents, Moderna is up 46 cents. Cisco down 15, Pfizer down a penny, IBM down 8 cents, Microsoft down 79. These are fractional losses. Nothing serious. This reflects a 25-point move in the Dow to a T. We've got a market that's looking for direction, and you have got options that are shrinking on you, which is what you want. And welcome to the party, everybody. 1971 on GameStop now, down 22 cents. I think we're nearer the low than the high. Low of the day, 1970. We're now at 1972. So this is the low of the day range so far. Only a 21-cent drop, though. Nothing serious at the moment on GameStop. Can the stock break 19 today? Yes. The question is, will it? Could it go over 20? Sure. But I don't see direction higher to any great extent at the moment. Nick, thanks, Uncle Bruce. Keep an eye out on opportunities to roll back into 2023. Right on. Bama Babe, Google reports earnings today. Manager, Uncle Bruce, I bought 2,000 FRC 1191. I'm now considering writing a $15 covered call, which just expired to 3 weeks out or longer. I would go as high as you can in dollars. Can you write a month or two out and bring in $4 or $5? I don't know. What can you get for these things? Can you bring in some serious premiums on an out of the money contract by $3? Why not? Splair, you said 151 right here, but isn't it 161 actually? Splair, again, I'm not sure what we're even talking about. Tesla 160.94 right now. 160.94. That's what it is. Wing Commander Manager August. He's thinking you write Augusts. There you go. FRC, right August. Oh, so much fun at the OK Corral today. Isn't it something? Welcome all to the Option Writing Extravaganza show. First Republic, 11.45, last trade, down 4.55 a share. Do you dare buy this stock and write options against it? That is the question. Would you do that? Would it be worth your while to do so? Let's take a look at August calls for fun. August 15s are 570 to 590. That is insanity. That is a great price to take if you're a writer. That's absolutely fabulous. You buy this stuff at $11.40 a share, and you get paid $570 to $590 to write contracts at $15 till August. They're out of the money by $3.50. You would be taken out at $20.75 if they exercised you and you just bought in at $11.36, $11.40. I take that deal In a heartbeat, I take that deal. No need to buy deep in the money calls on this. Wow, that is insane. That's absolutely ridiculous money. That's nuts. Let me take a look at some other stuff for fun. Yeah, you can't buy deep in the money calls. They won't help you. A $10 a call is $9.40 for July 19th. Yeah, the premiums are too high on deep in the money. So you got to buy the stock. You buy it at 11.22. You write the ridiculously priced August contracts as soon as humanly possible. I mean, no waiting. Write them and take that crazy premium off the top and say, thank you, may I have another? And then fold your arms and say, I dare you to take me out. I dare you to take me out. Wow, that's wild. Alberto, arms crossed. Uncle Bruce, are you meeting Sammy for lunch or dinner before you head out? Have not heard a word. Have not heard a word. Splair, what about what you've said? I'm just listening. You were talking about Tesla. Suddenly 151. Yeah, Splair, it's okay, buddy. I get excited. You got to keep an eye on things. Thanks for keeping me in check. AI down a nickel. Unity down 58. GameStop down 31 cents to 1962. Your GameStop calls are coming down, folks. SoFi 575 down 8. Tesla 159.89 again. We're back under 160 on Tesla, down 266 a share. Giddy up, everybody. This is what's going on. We got all kinds of activity happening. We're down 70 points on the Dow now, down 23 on S&P, and down 79 NASDAQ. The market has figured out we're going lower. That's what the market seems to be saying. Oil definitely lower, down 105 a barrel to 77.71. Going lower on oil and the other indexes out there. First Republic, 1127 down 473. Look at it this way. If you pay 1128 for this stock and get 570 for a call, you're into this for 450. That's what you're into it for, because you're getting insurance at a $15 contract, which just blows my mind that kind of premium would be available. These gamblers are crazy. What can I say? FRC August 18 is 22.5, 270. Where are you seeing these higher premiums? Now, manager, I will say I am looking at older quotes on my machine. So maybe it's your quotes that are better than mine. Fair enough. Keep an eye on those markets. If you can get closer to $3, hey, still a nice premium here. But you might have to go further out. My quotes will not be very accurate. As I've said before, I'm wheeling here on a 10-minute delay. So keep an eye yourselves on where you're at. 1133 on the stock. The question is, do you buy the stock at 1133, write $15 calls? The stock goes up to $14.50 to $15 in the next 3 weeks. Your calls might be 50 cents higher, 75 cents higher, because, they're all time premium. You buy them back, lose 70 cents on your calls, but make $3 on your stock. Thank you. I'm a winner. You gotta treat the stock as a deep in the money call. That's what you got to consider this now. You have to look at this 1130 stock, 1138 stock as a deep in the money call that never expires, and you're going to write against it. Now, do you want to write January 2024 calls against this stuff? Maybe 20s. Do you want to write December calls against it? Do you want, what up to you? What kind of gamble do you want to do on this? Unreal. But again, if you want to do a long-term growing your account conservatively type program, I would use whatever gains you make on this to move into real quality stuff that's stable, because this is volatile as all get up right now. Option writers are getting slashed out there. Unbelievable. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't know for sure. This is wild and wacky stuff, to say the least. Obviously, my machine is way behind, so I can't help you with exact quotes there at the moment. Looks like the change just updated, says Mr. Premium. Marcus, 150 thumbs up. FRC August 18, 12 and a half, 340 right now is what they're going for. And they're out of the money as well. Interesting stuff. No question about it. Wow. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, $2.62, $3 on the 15s, down 302, last 265. You put a stink offer in at 295, you never know, you might get out at through 295 on a $15 call for FRC for August. That's almost $3 against an 1130 buy. You buy them at 1130 and they pop up to 1230 today, and you might get 350 for those calls. That's a good move too. But you're gambling a bit, but you're gambling with a 460 down dip to get into this thing if that's what you're going to play. Amazing, just amazing activity going on here. The Dow's off 68, 69 points. AI down 14, Unity down 63, GameStop $19.57, down 36 cents now. SoFi at 574, down 9. Tesla 159.77, down 270. Make that 59.90, down 265 on Tesla. We're red on a number of issues right now. We've got Apple up 56 cents. HPQ is holding a 1 penny gain. Google down 24 cents. Moderna down 64 at 137.50. Cisco down 18. Pfizer down 13. IBM down 32 cents. Pfizer $30 calls, $32 calls might be perfect in the money calls to go after if you can get them under the 90-10 rule. Cisco's trading at 47.21, picking up 40s. Boy, that would be a good buy if you can get 40s super cheap. What else are we following here? Trying to stay on top of all this activity. Oh my gosh, opportunities to make money. My, oh my, oh my, my, kids. Let's see here. Yeah. What are we at here? What are we at there? I mean, even Disney. Disney's $99 a share. If you can buy Disney 50s or 60s, 70s, deep in the money without much premium on them, you can write on those perhaps. Might be something there. Don't know. American Airlines, I don't know if you can buy American Airlines deep in the money calls cheap enough. Stock's at $13 right now. If you try to get 5s or 6s, can you buy American Airlines cheap enough? What kind of premium can you get when you write against them? That's the trick question, because the stock's a $13 stock, so it might not be worth your while there. Down 58 on the Dow. Okay. Beach Boy, Uncle Bruce, FRC. How about cash secured puts? Jan 2024, strike of $10 for $4. Any thoughts? No. Don't like the idea of writing puts. No. I'm more afraid of the upside on FRC than the downside, because the downside we're there. We're there. 1134. Not so sure you want to go that direction. I understand though, if you write the call, you got to pay for the stock. You write the call. You're writing the put. Pardon me. You're writing the put. And if the shares pop to 15, these are out of the money. I'm just not into the puts. I just can't get my head around wanting to be into the puts at all. I'd rather do the call game. Aurora, number 152. Good morning. Wing Commander, BB, why would you tie up yourself for 8 months? Beach Boy, yeah, why bother? Wing Commander, if you want to do cash secured put, strike 11 for 2 weeks as a lot of premium. Beach Boy, bid ask 430, 450 now. Wing Commander, look at the option chain. There is a lot of time premium short term, but not so much long term. Interesting stuff. Jen, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you this morning?
I'm good. How are you?
We're busy.
Yeah.
Seems
to be a little bit of red on that screen.
Which is good.
It's all red.
Viewers here are having a field day. Option writers here are getting richer.
SoFi under 6, don't like that.
Well, it's been under 6 all week, but yeah, the earnings next week though, so we got to wait for that. Watching First Republic Bank down 430 today, down 27%.
Oh.
More regional bank troubles in the U.S. We got folks here who are thinking, well, I could buy the stock and write calls against them. What do you think? And I'm thinking, yeah, might be a plan if the premiums are high enough.
Right.
Absolutely, might be worth your while to look into this. Again, you don't have to go far out if you don't want to. Obviously, you can write May calls. You can write April calls, June calls. Up to you which ones you can write and which ones you take. But you want money. You want premium money for sure.
That's right. Make it worth my while.
That's right. Tesla 160 a share, down
What?
again. Still going, and I think it's going to go lower.
160.
Oh yeah, it's going down to 140. GameStop 1956, under $20, and we're going down to 19 and below. So GameStop contracts are coming in.
Everybody going down.
People are making money on their GameStop contracts big time here.
There you go.
Yep. A Splayer, honestly, if I want to gain on calls, I buy and write. Alberto, to you, Uncle, I find myself referring to everything I do, vacations, new property purchases, cars as a cover to call. Example, that'll be six covert calls, laugh out loud, thank you. Covert calls. Everything I do, vacations, new property purchases, cars. Right on, John Anderson. Hello, Jen from John Anderson.
Good morning, John.
There you go, John. She's talking to you. We're down 62 on the Dow, 24 on S&P, 82 on the NASDAQ. The Dow's only down a fifth of a point, 0.18 of a percentage point. This is nothing. S&P's down 0.58 and NASDAQ's down 0.7. So the Dow's not even a quarter, barely around a third of what the NASDAQ is, well short of NASDAQ's fall. So there's more room to fall than go up at this point. We'll see.
You see?
Yeah, we got people here talking about how much money they're making and how the classes have helped them enjoy returns on their class investments.
There you go.
And we've had a number of people in the last week take advantage of the
5 for
4 deal. Yeah. So they're very happy.
Try the 4 for 5.
Yeah, we should try that. We should try and sell 4 classes for the price of 5. See how many take that deal. That would improve my margins.
That would be a test.
That would be a good margin move for me.
That would be a test to see how badly you need the class.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you can buy 1 for $150, or you can buy 2 for $500. How about that? Yeah, those are really good classes. Yeah. About that, move that.
That's a test.
We'll see how rich I get doing that. A whole new way of marketing. Hadn't thought of that move. Yeah.
So you get your fan going full speed?
No, but it's number 2 out of 3. Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's number 2 out of 3.
It's going pretty good.
And Spicy, you're correct on that comment. I was looking at my quotes on MarketWatch. They're 10 minutes delayed. So I was getting old quotes. You guys are watching the real markets, so that's what you keep me honest there. I'm looking at the right stock. Yes, you are. FRC, you're looking at the right stock. It's all good. Keep your eye on that. 1182 now on First Republic. It's recovered a bit from the 1120 drop this morning, and we're going to see waves of buying and selling on FRC. Hey, I maintain if you can buy this down here and get almost $3 a contract, I'd do that deal. I would do that deal. Protect it down to 8 something a share. Yeah, that's okay.
They want to give you 3.
And a premium on top of that, $15 premium, a strike price for an 1180 stock. I'll take that deal all day long. Give me $3.20 on the gain and $3 premium. I'll take $6.20 on an 1180 move anytime. Hello.
That's right.
I like it. Yeah. So what's happening with you?
Not much.
Not much.
Same old.
Same old. We have a lot of tension in this house right now. We have a lot of things on our to-do list.
I was saying to Bruce yesterday, I'm still in that euphoric, no, everything will fit.
Yeah.
And I think that's going to come crashing down to reality today.
It's going to be bad.
What was I thinking? I need another suitcase.
My words of wisdom fall on deaf ears. We go out.
You have no words of wisdom.
I wouldn't buy that. We can't pack it. Yeah, we'll find a way. I wouldn't buy that. We can't pack it. Oh, we'll find a way. No, we won't. There will be no way. We came down here
always ways.
With crap stuffed to the rafters. We have no room in our suitcases. They were stuffed.
And that's why
down.
you should drive.
That's why you should drive. A pickup truck with a lot of room in the back.
A van. A
van. Big U-Haul truck is what you should come down here for. Come down empty and go home full of stuff.
Yeah. Got the bikes, ATVs, got it all in there.
Travel light with Uncle Bruce. Oh, I don't think so.
I know.
God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I mean, last year in Europe, we traveled with 2 big suitcases, 2 carry-ons, and then Jennifer had her big purse going on top
My
of
travel
that
purse.
on her shoulder, and her cane, and oh, lordy.
I'm sure this is very typical when you're going somewhere. Your children or husband say, "Can you just put that in your purse? Can you just put that in your
You
purse?"
just put that in your purse.
Which is why I have a traveling purse and not my normal.
That's called a
purse.
trunk.
Yeah, it's a bag.
It's a bag
It's a
with
bag.
reinforced handles.
No kidding, it's a bag.
It's a mega bag.
Yeah.
It's a purse. Yeah, this is my purse. Yeah.
Well, you get to have a purse now too.
Sure.
On the planes, you can have a purse and a carry-on.
A man purse.
Yes.
It's European, says Jerry.
No, those across the chest things.
Right.
Very popular.
It's European, says Jerry at the end of the show. The man purse.
The man.
Oh man. Zed is saying, Uncle Bruce, I have Tesla 175 May 5s. Sold them for $470. Do I buy back or roll further out? Good morning, Auntie Jen from Zed. Those have got to be way down right now. You got to be smiling right now with those. I don't even know what are they trading for. What do you got there? May 5s, 170s.
Zed, did you see the Toronto game last night?
Oh my goodness, the Tampa Bay Lightning collapse. Oh my gosh. Can you believe it? May 5, 170s. I'm showing 196 to 198. That's what I'm showing for your calls. Yeah, you want to buy those up and write for way more money. You want to write maybe, you could probably write 170s if you want, but go further out. Maybe look at, I'm not sure, maybe June's or something. What can you get for June 170s? Let's take a look here. 605 to 640. I had to add $4 into your account right now. I'd look at that at a minimum. Why not? Splitter, by the way, good morning, Jen. Wishing you already a relaxed and enjoyable day. Amy, it's called shipping, Uncle Bruce. UPS ships to Canada. Buy as much as you want.
That's right.
Andy, Jen, just buy all you want and pay $500 to ship it up there. It's a deal. It's a bargain. DH, leave the cane behind. That's some serious motivational baggage right there. Bobby, I do the purse storage thing with my wife as well. Does Auntie Jen also remind you that you haven't purchased it yet? Oh yeah. I get reminders. Yeah. I used to get little taps on the back of my head from a cane. Oh yeah. The welts are still recovering. Yeah.
Such a horrible image.
I once used to have a full head of hair, but then she started hitting me on the top of the head. Look at me now. Look what she's done to me.
Yeah. That's what it was.
That's what it was. See, she's admitting it. You see? That's what Trump would say. See? Admitting it. Oh, my gosh.
Right. That's right.
I don't know. Zed, take a look at third week of Friday, June contracts. I only looked at the first week. Look at the third week of June. See if you can get an even better premium for the 170s. You might want to consider those. Be shopping, my friend. Be shopping, okay? All right. Shopping. Harry Belafonte has passed away at age 96. Don't feel sorry for Harry Belafonte living to age 96. Way to go, Harry Belafonte. Yeah. What a life. What a life and experiences. Unbelievable.
He plowed the road for a lot of people.
Yeah, no kidding. At least 70 years of success. Way to go, Harry Belafonte. All right. Splitter, I found out some interesting airplane life hacks. For example, you can take a cup with some tea with you and ask after hot water for free. At least it worked for my grandma during vacation.
See?
Life hacks.
I always carry tea bags with me because I drink decaffeinated tea.
Right.
Not herbal. Decaffeinated.
Right. Yeah. So you can always, I'm sure you could ask
could ask for hot water.
You could say to her, I have decaf tea. Yeah. Can I have some hot water, please? Oh, she'll bring you a cup of hot water. Yeah.
Yeah, but usually you get your tea or your coffee for free anyway.
Yeah, well, that's true. But if you want decaf.
Yeah, I have done that before.
Yes.
Don't put the bag in. In fact, just don't give me the bag.
There you go. Christina's saying that these 160 Teslas that I wrote for $40-something, they're $29.40 now. Nice going, Christina.
Nothing like a 25% return.
Down they go. She's up almost. She's ahead about 40 odd percent now.
Yeah.
Real nice move. Yeah.
Christina.
She's folded her arms and have allowed the contracts to come
good.
down, and she's scoring dollars, not pennies. And that's a beautiful thing. And this contract is virtually worthless at 160.56. It's a 56-cent contract. It's trading at 29.40. It's worthless. Beautiful job. Nicely done. 35%, she says. That's what I'm up right now.
Nice.
35%. Nice. More coming your way, Christina.
Nice.
I'm still folding my arms. There you go.
That's right.
Exactly. That's how these folks get richer around here.
Right.
They watch the classes, they fold their arms, they write their contracts, they fold their arms, they watch more classes.
The gambler is only a song.
That's true. The gambler is a royalty-paying song to the estate of you know who. Did he write it or was it? I don't know if he wrote it.
I have no idea.
I don't know who wrote that song.
All right.
But Wing Commander, I can't wait to watch a replay on my way home. I am limited to watching the ticker at the moment. I got you, buddy. Hang in there. We're off just 11 on the Dow. A little recovery seems to be happening. Now we're down 20. We're down 20 on S&P. We're down 73 on NASDAQ. Those two are not recovering. 140 a barrel drop in oil now. 140 a barrel, down to 77.35. Down we go on
Apparently
West
it's
Texas.
also a film.
The Gambler was also a film. It was a made-for-TV movie, I think. JJ, airlines are teabagging us, Uncle Bruce. It's only fair that we return the favor.
No,
Let's teabag those guys. That's fair. Is this decaf tea tasting good? I think I haven't tried it so far. There you go.
Artist Kenny Rogers, just tell me who wrote it.
Who wrote it? Someone might beat you to the punch on this channel, Auntie Jen. Who wrote the song "The Gambler"?
It's a song by Kenny Rogers.
Song by Kenny Rogers. But did he write it?
I don't know.
Or was it Chris Christopherson that wrote it?
I don't know.
Wouldn't surprise me if it was Chris Christopherson. Who wrote "The Gambler"?
Kenny Rogers.
She says Kenny Rogers. There you go. So the estate of Kenny Rogers is getting the royalty, I'm assuming. Unless he signed away royalties. Lame duck. Every year my mom and dad took us on vacation. By the time we're heading home, the station wagon was so full we could not see out the back window. That's right.
See?
So much crap was coming back to the house. And where did it go? The garage or the basement. That's right.
No.
Oh,
and
yes.
Closets
and
kitchens.
Yeah, it went everywhere and never got used again.
Your mom and dad your mom and dad had the dice clock, the infamous
Las Vegas dice
Las
clock.
Vegas.
Yeah. When eventually one of the dice let go, the glue let go, and the 12 was a 1.
Yeah.
And no one bothered to glue it back on. It was so lazy. Cindy, Google says Don Schiltz wrote that song.
There you go. I believe that more than I don't think Kenny Rogers was a composer.
Cindy, you could well be right on that.
I would go with that.
Don Schiltz. There you go. I love the story about Chris Christopherson. When we watched the series on PBS on country music done by Burns, Ken Burns' series, the country music. He was talking about Chris Christopherson, his life, and how he was a janitor. He was actually a janitor at Columbia Records, and he was also
a Rhodes Scholar.
A Rhodes Scholar,
he was working as a janitor to get to know people.
He just wanted to become part of the music business, so he took a job as a janitor. He had demo tapes, and he was trying to get heard inside the company that he worked at. No one would listen to his stuff.
Because he's a janitor.
He's a janitor. What the hell does he know? And then somehow, somewhere, somebody heard one song of his somehow through a third party. Someone performed it at a club somewhere. I don't know. And this person went, who wrote that? The lyrics are unbelievable. The music's incredible. And they said, oh, that's
the janitor.
That's Chris Christopherson. Where is he? He was at your office. What do you mean he's at my office? He's probably sweeping your office right now. He's taking the garbage out in your office door right now in your office.
Yeah.
And they listened to his stuff, and
Then he became
somebody
Chris
at
Christopher.
Columbia went, "Holy crap!" And they hired him as an artist immediately, and
He got fired from being a janitor.
he was laid off. He was asked if he'd like to switch
he was
gigs.
repositioned. There you go.
He was repositioned. Yeah, we're going to cut you checks now with the title artist rather than employee.
Yeah, royalty check.
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah.
And he became very wealthy very quickly. On royalties alone, he made money.
Sunday morning coming down.
Sunday morning coming
Great
down.
song.
Yeah. Name Chris Christopherson songs. Can you? I can't.
I could.
There's a ton of
Give me
them.
a moment.
Some of the biggest hits.
My mother took an elevator ride with him. She twittered about it till the end of her life. He was so tall.
He was so tall.
Like, Mom, did you touch him? Tell me you didn't touch him. Mom, no.
You didn't touch him, did you? You didn't do that, did you? Sky High Kite. Damn it, my stink bid hit. Time to make the donuts. Anyone writing GameStop calls today? Manager. Okay, Uncle Bruce, I got FRC 3,000 shares averaging at 11.73. Then I wrote 10 calls for August 18, $14 strike for $250. I wrote $15 strike, 20 contracts for $290. Wrote 10 cash secured puts May 12th, $11 strike for $160. I collected $1,600. What do you think? I like the covered call stuff. I don't know about the cash secured put stuff.
You know he's not a put guy.
But we know. But hey, man, FRC, what can I say? Whew, 11.41 a share right now is where we're at, down 4.59, and I like these premiums on these out of the money calls. I really like it. Nick Demorier, he went from janitor to musician, must have taken a 30% pay cut.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Usually, but not when you're Chris Christopher.
No, by the time he got discovered, I think there was a major artist who covered one of the songs, and it became a #1 hit. And I wouldn't be surprised if he received a couple $100,000 in royalties just off of that one song. And then he started doing his own. He wanted to perform.
I think he wrote Me and Bobby McGee and Janis Joplin.
Yeah, Me and Bobby McGee, Janis Joplin did it. A
Everybody
number of
did it.
artists did it, and it just resold and resold all kinds of times over and over again. Lame Duck started out with 18 of us. By the time I graduated, only 3 made it back. And Lame Duck, I have no idea what you've graduated about. What you're what can I say? With 18, with 3 made it back. I'm not sure what Lame Duck is referring to. Context would be helpful. But hey, what can I say? The Dow's negative again. We're down 108. We are definitely falling. U.S. consumer confidence falls to a 9-month low amid recession worries. Apparently, the new home sales soared in March because that's when interest rates dipped, but they have since come back up. So I'm not sure about that. We're down 29.9 on S&P. We're down 108 on NASDAQ. NASDAQ's down almost 1%. The Dow's off barely a quarter of a point. We have to quadruple the loss on the Dow to equal NASDAQ's backing up already. Down $1.60 on oil, 77.17. We're going down. There it is. Auntie Jen says, hand out some thumbs ups to this channel, please. 163 have come in. Auntie Jen says, thank you for the 163 thumbs ups.
It's the duck saying goodbye.
Auntie Jen says, thank you for 163.
Thank you for 163.
But we need 200 thumbs ups. Don't be a slacker. Don't be a slacker. Okay. Give us 37 more thumbs ups, people. Don't be like Strickland.
I can't think of anything that would rhyme with thumbs ups. Because I still can't get my mind around thumbs up.
Something else, thumbs ups. I have no idea. Oh my God.
Don't be a stuck up. Give us a thumb up. On that note,
thanks, Jen, for leaving us in such a twisted state of affairs. Oh my God. Thank you, everybody. Pronounced roadblocks. There you go. Oh man. Cheers, everybody. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. Thank you, Lame Duck. I guess going on vacation, only three of you made it back. I don't know, whatever it means. Thank you all for being here. We're down 20 on AI. We're down about 70 cents on Unity. GameStop down 48 cents to 1945. This is approaching the low of the day of 1940. 383,000 traded, very light volume. Down goes the GameStop shares again. SoFi 578 down a nickel. Tesla 160.82, not going anywhere. We've got Apple up just 7 cents. We're backing up. We're only up 2 now on Apple. HPQ up 1 penny. We're going negative. First Republic 11.57. We might have hit the low here in the low 11s here. 11.57 down 4.43. Google down 65 cents. Moderna down 84, Cisco down 20, Pfizer down 38, IBM unchanged. Microsoft down 229 to 279 a share right there. We've got Amazon down 178, Home Depot up 11 cents, Netflix down 449, Vanik down 388, Adobe down 464, Goldman down 191, Boeing down 250, Meta down 350. At the moment, Royal Caribbean down 111. Okay. Target down 118. JP Morgan is, if I can get this to work here, JP Morgan down 162. Costco up 80. Walmart up 15. Disney down 27 cents. NVIDIA down 305. American Airlines 12.98 down 34 cents. So what's going on? We got a negative market, not incredibly negative, but it's down. And we are seeing premiums falling on contracts, and there are viewers here who are sitting back going, hey, I was ahead yesterday, but I'm really ahead now. It's really coming in. These premiums are backing off. George Costanza, shrinkage everywhere. Very interesting. Bobby, Uncle Bruce, I got a stake buyback going for January 2024, $20 GameStop at $289. Is that unreasonable with the dip alone? Not unreasonable. I mean, hey, you're putting in a buy order and nobody wants to top you. You know, or 1949, you're out of the money and you're bidding 289. That's pretty generous. But hey, the market is the market right now. Let's take a look at those Jan 24s. Where are they going at? What are we doing here? January 24 20s are at the moment 415 bid on my machine. So a little lower, you need a good $1.50 from here, and that might not be enough. But hey, you're putting in the stink bids, and this contract is worthless. This contract is out of the money, 52 cents. It has no value, and they're trying to get 415 for it. The 2250s are 3 1/4. The 25s are 266. So serious premiums still on top of the stock on these contracts. But wait it out. Just wait it out and let them come back to you. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Interesting. 20s 415 bid. There you go. Never a dull moment. There we go. Right on. Right on. All right. There you have it. That's what we're watching, everybody. 85-point dip on the Dow. I think we got right now 1947 on GameStop. The low of the day, 1940. We're in that neighborhood of the low of the day right now. Thank you all for being here. We're down 28 on S&P. We're down 102 on NASDAQ at the moment. McDonald's earnings beat forecast, but management is cautious. They're curiously cautious. They're cautiously curious. Yes, I'm sure they are. Thing to remember, too, about McDonald's, you might get all excited about the increase in sales, but it's inflation. It's not like they sold a gazillion more Big Macs. Yeah, they're selling a little more, but it's the price increases that is bringing in the extra money. Their expenses are higher, too, and that's not going to stop. So we'll watch that closely, of course. AI still negative, down 23 cents. Unity down 70 now. GameStop 1942 down 51, going lower. SoFi down 5 cents. Tesla down 60 cents. at the moment. Welcome to the party, everybody. We're here at 170 thumbs ups. Thank you for that. Keep them coming in. We're only 30 away from 200. Thank you all so very much. 11 minutes to go in our show, and we're getting close to the 200 mark. Again, thank you, everyone, for bringing in those thumbs ups. Fun times. Oh, yes. GameStop, $19.47 a share. Oh, my. Splair, just in case I forget, I wish everybody here a relaxed and successful day. Absolutely, sir. Same to you over there, my friend. Let it all go well for you. We're down 19 on Apple now, going a little lower. HPQ down 3. First Republic, 1173, trying to break out. Can it get back over 12? Maybe not. 39 million shares traded. That is heavy for FRC, obviously. First Republic. Google down 65. Moderna down 77. Cisco is off 6. Pfizer down 40. IBM up 18. Microsoft down 282 at the moment. Bed Bath & Beyond shares are trading around 20 cents a share right now on 83 million. No relief there that I can see from any outside source. That's the deal there. What's else? Down 70 on the down now. Crude down $1.50 a barrel. Okay, there you go. Let's see. Thank you all for your kind words today. Thank you, everybody, for popping through here and staying with us today. Amazon down 216 again. Home Depot up 92 cents. Netflix down 480. Vanik down 430. Adobe down 480. Goldman down 180. And Boeing off 250 to 203. Meta down 357 right now. There you are. AMC is up 18 cents. The preferreds are down 2.5 right now. Royal Caribbean down 122 to 61.19 at the moment. Okay. There you go. Tons of stuff to watch here. So much going on. A lot of balls are being juggled right now. Just unbelievable. Okay. U.S. home prices rise for the first time in 8 months. Case-Shiller data shows. Okay. Tons of activity here. Thank you all for your kind words today. Okay, thank you all. Thank you all. Tons of activity here. Just a ton of stuff going on. We have 170 thumbs ups. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate it. Rocket Lab down 6 cents. SoFi down 9. GameStop off 52 now to 1941. We're approaching the low of the day again on GameStop now. 1938 is the low, and 1940 is where we're trading right now on GameStop, down 53 cents. Those calls of yours are slipping further. 1939 now. Matterport is down 12 cents. 23andMe is off 2 pennies. Nothing on Spire. ATIP is up 0.4 of a penny, maybe. Down 7.5 on Smart Rent. Sextera down a penny. Apple is up 7. Goldman down 2.11. Cisco up 1 penny. Tesla down 89. Arc Innovation down 61. Microsoft down 2.42. Pfizer off 36 cents. Nothing on HPQ, maybe down 4 cents. Google down 79. Amazon is down 201. Nvidia down 398. And Unity down 84. That's what I see there. Whew. Okay. Watching a lot of stuff happen simultaneously here. Deuce Caboose, Uncle Bruce, will you wear your Marty McFly vest on SoFi earnings? It is good, juju. DH, Uncle Bruce, I wrote GameStop July 21 $20 calls for 355. Thoughts on buying back at 215 and writing an $18 call for 355 for the same date. What are your thoughts on this move up? You can add $1.40 in cash, moving up on this, moving into an $18 strike. It's trading now. The call you've written is trading at 215 a share and falling, and it's out of the money right now. July, yeah, I would be. It's one of those in a dilemma here. I would be basically looking for a little more downside, perhaps, on the call. Is no urgency to move into 18s because you're writing an in the money contract. I like you sitting on an out of the money call with a 215 price because all of that can be eviscerated. A $1 drop from 215 to 115 is a lot faster than a $1 drop on those 18s going from 355 to 255. The stock will have to move a lot further for the 18s to give up that much ground, where this 20 has a double whammy going for it. We have a declining market, and we have days being eviscerated from it, being lost. So a week or two from now, even around 19 a share, this 215 could be a 160 call, down 50 cents again, which is almost, if you drop 70 cents, that's another 20% to you. So I would let this call drop down to $1 before I look at a rollover. And it might be that you might not write July's. You might buy back your calls for July 20s at 1-ish, 101, 106. And then you might write August or September calls at whatever price for this kind of money. Again, which gives you more. Instead of $1.40, you might add $2 to your account instead of $1.40. Writing out of the money is the way to go, I think. Splitter saying Tesla's trying to go higher. The Credit Savage, Uncle Bruce, I sold 10 of these First Republic August 15 strikes, and I got 475 a few weeks back. Stock's down, but my cover calls are still 280. I don't think I should buy back just yet. Maybe at the $1 in a month, then write 12 and a halves for August. There you go. No question. I mean, these 15s are going to depreciate. They're going to deteriorate from here, no doubt. Today, we're down to 1184, down 415. This is a phenomenal drop. You do not have to do anything today. That's true. Sit tight and let shrinkage occur over the next 2 or 3 weeks. Even if the shares bounce back to $12.50, $13, you're still too out of the money. I mean, they're not. These calls are going nowhere. So fair enough. Good call, not a bad call. Square and GameStop almost hitting $18.99. GameStop 1934. Down we go. 1934 share on GameStop. Bobby, Uncle Bruce, any tinfoil hat claims on GameStop next earnings? No idea yet. Too soon. Bobby, no Christmas shopping spree. So would the closure be enough to keep a profit? Home skill at GameStop earnings first week of June unofficially. Yeah, they can produce a profit because of lower costs. Their costs are still dropping. They're still dropping their expenses out. They've unloaded employees, and this has an accumulative effect because you go week after week after week of not paying out payrolls. This is adding to the company's profitability as well. They probably had severances to pay out. That's all done now. Now they're enjoying the lower cost of being in operation. They'll make money this quarter, likely. The question is, how are their sales doing? That's the question. Lots to follow here. Thank you for 172 thumbs ups, everybody. Appreciate that. What do we got here? Deuce Caboose. SoFi still down there, close to pre-bank charter levels. Yikes, my wife will be mad at me, but thinking of adding another 1,000 shares, scooping this cheap paper. SoFi 576. With all of what's going on there, I have a real good vibe on the stock, no question overall. I just can't tell you, and I just can't indicate to you when is the breakout going to happen and how severe will it be. This I can't tell you. There will be one, and it will be severe. Good up move coming on SoFi. I just don't know how soon. So they're down here and they're a buy. I'm adding more SoFi today, says Vildas. I think that's a good move. I really do. Just concentrated, deliberate acquisition of the stock is the name of the game here. Just slowly pick it up and take it off the street. Absolutely. 1937 on GameStop now, folks. 1937, the low of the day, 1931. We're down towards the low territory again on GameStop. There you go. Contracts have got to be backing off. Here we go. Nick is saying they're raising their rates on their SoFi savings accounts to 4.2%. You don't have to buy a U.S. Treasury. You can pick up SoFi savings accounts and get more than a U.S. Treasury. Not a bad move. A 10-year Treasury will only get you 3.5%. SoFi will pay you 4.2 right now. Any amount you want to give them. You can't go wrong with this deal. This is a cool deal. Swear. In the complete chart from SoFi, it's already possible to see that we're already in the beginning of a bounce back since last jump to $8. Zach, I am number 172. Bruce Vilbas, I have an 844 average on SoFi. Just keeps trickling down as I add in the $5-6 range. I just keep backing it up, and that's the way to do it. Nibble away at it as it backs up and lower your average. The first breakout, the first evidence of a breakout, we're going to $10-12. That's the first serious move. From there, it's 15 to 20. And from there, it's 20 to 30. Those are the breakouts that I'm expecting going forward. I just can't tell you the moment's going to happen. I just can't say. There it is. Splair. But when you look back, then you realize it can take a full year still. Nick, response to Apple starting a bank with Goldman Sachs at a rate of 4.15. There's competition for money out there, and regional banks have got to pay serious savings rates, or you're going to lose to SoFi. You're going to lose to Apple. I just think the upside for SoFi is phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. Trillions of dollars available for SoFi, billions of dollars coming in can easily come into SoFi. I'm thinking, that's just me though. What can I say? 1937 on GameStop. 1937. The Dow's off 90 now. S&P down 30, and the Nasdaq down 108 at the moment. That is the story. We are approaching. We have just passed the 2-hour mark of my show. We have 173 thumbs ups at 2 hours and 2 minutes. I want to thank you all for helping me out today, getting us to this 173, now 174 level on the thumbs up meter. Thank you all. The rerunners out there are going to take us over 200. I have no doubt about that. But thank you so much for hitting the thumbs up button while I'm on the air, adding to this channel's momentum. It is much appreciated. And I'm hoping that these shifts in pricing has added dollars into your favor. I am certain that many of you who've written GameStop calls are absolutely cleaning up right now on some really nice premium gains. Couldn't happen to a nicer bunch of viewers as far as I'm concerned. Manager, Uncle Bruce, thankfully, I got out of all of my SoFi cover calls yesterday without losing anything, but I'm gaining 5 cents to be safe in the story now and not write anything till it's worth writing again. I agree, Manager. Wait till next week. Let this company talk. Let them speak and let the analysts speak after them. Neat, says Splair. There you go. Thumbs for Bruce. Absolutely. Thank you so much. BZ, I picked up another 100 SoFi before at 573. I'm scoring this stuff, Bruce. I'm stealing it. Well done, everyone. 175 thumbs ups are now in the house. We need 25 more. I think what we need is a knee emoji attack here to get something going. Deuce Caboose done added 1,000. The average 1137. It is hard to move the average needle these days, but bit by bit. Thank you all. Neat is what I say. The attack is underway. I hope the markets work in your favor today. I'm sure they are. You option writers are going to do very well. Splayer manager, in case like SoFi, maybe after the next pop during earnings, it's probably useful. Zach, thumbs ups and neat emojis. Manager, neat emojis. John Anderson, neat. Here they come. One after the other. The knee emojis are coming in. The thumbs ups are coming in. Alex has given us knee emojis. We have 177 thumbs ups. Thank you, everybody, for throwing the thumbs up button around as well. The knee emojis are happening here. Away we go on the knee emoji attack as we close out our show. 178 thumbs ups. The big E. Knee. Zzz, there we go. Fun with the knee emojis and everything else. Splayer TV, thank you. JR, thank you. Richard Carlin, thank you, buddy. 178 thumbs ups, guys. 22 away from 200. JR and Splayer throwing in some more knee emojis, one after the other. There's no stopping the knee emoji attack. There's no way we're going to stop that. Thank you all very much. Have a great rest of your day today. Don't forget tomorrow night, prime time with Uncle Bruce, 8 o'clock Eastern. I look forward to seeing you guys. Have a great rest of your afternoon, and let's keep an eye on these markets together. 1929 on GameStop is the new low trade, I think. As far as I can tell, GameStop hitting lows of 1928. Down it goes, and those contracts of yours are falling off. Karen is here. Knee emojis. Octavio. Neat. Thanks, everybody, from John. Thank you, John Anderson. And thank you for 180 thumbs ups. Only 20 away from 200. Woohoo! This is good stuff. Thank you. Neat is what we say right there. 180 thumbs ups with knee emojis flying all over the place. GameStop already below 119.30. It's not happy with the fact that Uncle Bruce is leaving us. Manager, Netflix is giving away. How low can it be going? Oh, how low can it go? All right, everyone. Have a great rest of your day. Let's keep an eye on these markets together. Make a bunch of dough on your options. Keep the game going. Thank you for picking up classes. If you have any questions, let me know. And if you want to do a one-on-one, you guys get a hold of me when you can. Thanks, everyone. We'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.